Greetings, YouTubers. It's me, Wayman29, and it's kind of warm outside. The low hum in the background is the air conditioner. Had some time, so I wanted to come back on and do a quick video to King Heathen, and a response to the video Deconversion of Hentakkun. I can never pronounce tough names like that. Well, Heathen, I don't have a beer, but I do have a coffee. Although I probably could go for a beer right now. I guess my question to you would be, since I watched some of your videos, you're a pretty well-read person, and I just wanted to get some points of view. Maybe some other people could jump on this also. I just wanted to ask, what is the function of the metaphor in all this? Because I used to be very critical of religion also, but I ended up saying to myself, on the journey, no matter what I find, I will still be somewhat Christian. However, my views will be allowed to change. So, getting back to the metaphor. The metaphor, as I see it, is a way that people express themselves abstractly through many different kinds of mediums, and religion is just one of them. And Dawkins, although he's extremely brilliant, I love his work, I could listen to him like all day, fails to touch on how the role of the metaphor plays in society. And had he been put in the same room with people who study anthropology, like Karen Armstrong and Joseph Campbell, he may, I don't want to say forced to see this issue on how it plays, because religion, being one medium of expression of the metaphor, allows many people to participate in the metaphor through the acts of rituals, which not only allow them to look deeper within themselves when they internalize the metaphor, it also allows them to see their neighbors and community in the same way. And Confucius hit it on the head when he was talking about the Golden Rule, which he was the originator of the Golden Rule. There's another guy, I can't think of his name. Mozi, M-O-Z-I. He was a thinker, I believe in China right after Confucius, and he globalized the Golden Rule. And he although did not use the gods as a tool, or religion as a tool, because he believed that do unto others as you would have them do unto you globally would solve all the world's problems. And if you wanted to use the gods in with that, he didn't have any qualms about it, because it, in a way, it gave another dimension to viewing that when they participate and when they find themselves, say, on the hero's journey. So, to say that, I know I'm not even sure if at any point you ever said this, but that's why it bothers me that some atheists would say that religious texts are a bunch of fairy tales, and fail to realize the function of what that text was trying to perform. say for a quick example, the creation story. You had many creation stories where the gods wrestle serpents. Canaanite culture in the Vedas, and then Yahweh, of course. So you have this inner wrangling of the cosmos, and the wars between the gods, and the divisions occurring, and the idea of bringing order to chaos is far more powerful than saying the myth is true. Myths are facts that happen every day. Myth is a fact that never happened. So to internalize these symbols, you can either do it through art, any kind of medium where you might find yourself internalizing the metaphor, and I believe that it's important. I'll teach my kids religion, although from an anthropology aspect, because I want them to be able to see these different kinds of symbols, and how to internalize them in order to make it through life. I didn't mean make it through life. That could be taken the wrong way. However, if you stick your finger in the dam where the leak is, and some say, well, maybe you should outlaw religion. I know that most people wouldn't say that. However, many people would like to outlaw some of the customs that have sprung up that they view doesn't make sense. However, if you trace some of those ideas and customs back, you realize that it was more supposed to be on a symbolic level than to be taken literal. And when the metaphor is taken literal, that's where the metaphor dies and is no longer able to function as a metaphor. So I guess what I'm asking is, what is your view of the metaphor, and what is your view of research like Karen Armstrong, Joseph Campbell, George Fraser, and others who seen these patterns throughout society and have seen and studied both the benefits and the negative aspects of those? And when you stick your hands in the dam to try to plug the leaks of religion, the metaphor springs up in secular society other ways. You have the best-selling book, the Harry Potter series, which is definitely a beautiful epic that spoke to a lot of kids and helped them reconstruct the metaphor in a way that they could understand, with the same principles being applied. He has to ask questions within himself. He has to go on a quest. He has to fight. He has to fight evil and learn how to cope with life-changing events. And the metaphor helps people do that. So that's one reason why I see religion, if used properly, still helpful for in society. So I find your videos interesting, and maybe you could respond. Just throw me out some thoughts. Okay, take care, heathen. Take care, YouTubers. Take care of yourself and each other.